Righty, sir, thank you. Two vintage World War II planes are in Fort Wayne today. News Channel 15's Megan Stembaugh reports from the Fort Wayne International Airport, where the public is invited to take a look at these pieces of history.
Well, the Fort Wayne International Airport is actually hosting the Wings of Freedom tour right now. The tour includes two vintage World War II planes. One of them, the B-17, is actually up in the air right now. The other one, the B-24, right behind me here. This is one of 13 in the entire world, the only one that can actually fly. And News Channel 15's cameras got an exclusive ride just a little earlier this morning. Up, up, and away. Hopping into the B-24 Liberator is like taking a hop back in time. We strapped ourselves in near the tail of the plane. From there, we watched the ground fade away through the open area around the ball turret. As we climbed higher above Fort Wayne, we were amazed to be able to stick our heads and camera right out of the window of the 40,000-pound aircraft. We weren't the only ones having a blast. Our co-passengers were snapping photos right and left as they watched history come alive.
We're out here for the veterans. That's our primary goal, is to get the veterans out to see the aircraft, but we also meet their families who have lost veterans. These airplanes touched a lot of lives during the war, and we're still seeing that today.
It's a working, moving museum exhibit that visits 120 to 140 cities every year.
Now I see why they call them the greatest generation.
Jeff Bates and his father, Ray Bates, were aboard today in honor of their father and grandfather, Raymond Bates. He was a captain of a B-24 in the early 40s. He flew 10 missions.
On his 10th mission was injured, hit by flak, went right through his helmet. If you were to take a look at the helmet today, you could not imagine how anybody could have survived. It went here, came out here. But he made it through. He landed the airplane and got off right at the medic tent and went up to the doctor and says, "Well, Doc, I guess they got me."
The Bates will share their experience with the elder Bates the next time they visit him in northern Michigan. Meanwhile, our flight continued. We walked from the tail to the front of the plane through the bomb bay, which I might add would have been much easier without high heels on. Up front, we visited the pilot and co-pilot and got to see where the radio operator sat. The cramped quarters were stifling and the noise deafening. About 40 minutes after takeoff, we were back on the ground. Our mission considerably shorter than the 8 to 10 hour missions the plane and its crews were assigned to during World War II. The Wings of Freedom tour lasts here in Fort Wayne until tomorrow at noon. The admission is a $12 donation for adults and $6 for children 12 and under. Reporting from the Fort Wayne International Airport, I'm Megan Stembaugh, News Channel 15.